anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. On the move from inside is 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Back to throw, it's Carr. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Irish send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Running the option, it's Horvath. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Midshipmen! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hold and fire complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Pauly. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Big time throwing that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pauly.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Just keeps swinging it. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Illinois. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Under fire. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Chapman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Navy will have to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
And a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. After run, now throw. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass, it's Carr. Got a man. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the option, he'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's Chapman. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to the back. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Dropping back, it's Horvath. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They want to get this defense on its heels.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Pauling. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Chapman. Breaks into the open. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. On the option. He'll do it himself.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option, it's Horvath. Powers through the defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's calling. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Now the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's locked. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Plucks it out of the air. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off play action on first down. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Fields. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is down right now inside the swamp, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Gainesville today. They're trailing by 10 to Illinois. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Kent. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The midshipman moved the sticks with that powerful running game. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sticks it in his belly. He breaks a tackle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Here comes the option. Got the first down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Navy quick to the line.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Throws to the back. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
To the air on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Walker will fire. It's complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wideout. Snap from the gun on third down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way. And
he'll bring it back. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. The toss to the outside. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Kent. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. On the run, it's Chapman. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll try the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Makes the quick grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. Got the first down and more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Horvat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pulls it in. It's Chapman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the offense falls on the ball, but they'll still have to give it up. They're short of the first down. Pulls and fires complete. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Across the 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They're going back to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Finds the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll do it himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now on first down from the 28.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass. It's Woodson. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Goes to the option. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. Sends it back in motion. He'll set up to throw. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. On the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On the run, it's Love. And some room to work. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Quick completion to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Pauly. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Spins away from the defense. Past the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in the Swamp. They're up by a field goal over Illinois. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Mark down at the 46-yard line. Second down coming up.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. That's caught. It's Chapman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. It's third down.
Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Navy will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Price. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. The give to the lone running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.